belongs to the one who knows how. Desire alone is not enough. Freedom is the right of all sentient beings. Megatron must be stopped, no matter the cost. Autobots, roll out! We cannot let the humans pay for our mistakes! Autobots! Reap the whirlwind! One shall stand, one shall fall.
Hey, and welcome to another Transformers Earth War stream. Yeah, they can hear me. Let's hope they can hear you as well. Do you want to do the test?
Hello,
Just do a
everyone.
test. We just wait.
Nice one.
Nice
one, Fabian.
Just waiting for everybody just to make sure
Hello,
sound check
everyone.
is good. Hopefully sound check's good. Welcome back. Yes, this is my first stream of the year, so
Good to have you back.
I'm gonna get all the spicy questions today. I did promise them both.
You don't get to answer them. So
it's easy for me to just pick them out. So I think we're all good. So I think it's not too late to say Happy New Year to everybody because I haven't been here. But we're already like nearly into February at this point. The months are just going by so quick. Nobody's telling me if we're good, but they're all saying, we can hear everybody. No, Chip, you did get me there. So I'm going to say some hellos on Twitch, and then we'll go to Fabian and Yanis, and they can pick which streaming service they want to say their hellos on. So on Twitch, we've got Lord Dragir, we've got Duran74, we've got Castwin, King Predicus, Bork152, and we've got Wolf Dragon Soul. Hello to all of you. Who's going next?
On Facebook, hello to Nathan Webb. Hello, Theodore. Hello, Ian McIntyre. Hello, Corey Speaks. Hello, George Licone. And hello, Homer Soils and Victor Alzamora Cano Alva. Hello, everyone.
Joining us on YouTube, hello to the Terror of Titano. Biju Varghese, I pronounce that probably very bad. Chris Lewis, John Replay, Jotaro. Hello to He Rods, Josu Prime, Ushno King, Soulless, Fresius Max, Smoked Cheese, Viking, certainly, Sunstreaker Waza, Kill Cannon, Ricky Lau. Hello to Garustart, Nawel, Govind Fanciful Creator. There's a lot of people on YouTube today. Zefi Mirala, Artemori, AS1345, Stan Tarvin, Ulstar, Gigachad, Day Poofed, that's a cool name. Deadpool, Tamarian Alice, Chris Hammond, Larry Dawson, and Christopher.
Wow, that was a lot of names. I thought you were reading out the whole list there for a moment.
I think I did.
Wow, that's impressive. So there we go. Hello to everybody tuning in. We've got lots to go through today. New bots, we've got questions, and we've got a new feature to show as well. So let's get on to this weekend's event. Sorry to drop you in it, Fabian. Hopefully you're ready. You are ready. Here we go. We've got some 5-star combat shards coming up this weekend, I believe.
Cool. It worked.
Ooh. Is that the new weather effect I saw there?
No, it's always been there.
Okay. There's no weather effects coming, guys. Don't worry. So yes, we've got a 5-star combat shard event coming this weekend. You can get some combat premiums, combiner crystals. You get some combat spike, combiner spike, and some power cores, which can be quite useful at some point. So that's pretty nice. Do you want to check all the rewards?
No.
Oh, you're not in an alliance. Oh my god.
Just join an alliance.
Why am I not in an alliance? Always been in an alliance. Oops, sorry. Up. I don't know what kind. Are they open?
I wonder if any's going to accept you. Ooh, Gold Bash 87 looks cool. Oh, you went for Cross Cherry. Okay, guess that's a better name.
Don't want Mayhem Attack Squad. It's old school.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he
There we
didn't
go.
join. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No worries. And now we will be able to see all the rewards. So you can see the combiner crystals, and it goes up to 750k with the last prize, a G metal chip, which is quite nice, quite a relaxing weekend. Because obviously next week we've got the endurance event, and we're going to show you those bots. I guess whenever you're ready, Fabian. I mean, you're on the page, so whenever you're ready, we can take.
I'm not on the page. I need to switch.
Ah, yeah. Okay, no worries. And we'll go over them in just a sec. Let's just pick out a question then. What's coming next after Endurance? 5-star batch, SA11, 4-star Fortress Maximus. No, 4-star.
4-star Fortress Maximus is coming.
Yes.
The others we're gonna try. It's like there was delay even designing this new bot and getting to the playtesters, to the point that everything else is falling behind. Unfortunately, we had some again change to the design team and also holidays just delayed stuff. So hopefully, we will be able to find some time to do ability 11 and another G1 badge soon.
Cool.
I think we're gonna be.
It's a
We can.
5-star badge, so next week I think we're planning it.
We're
Or
planning it. It's gonna be a bit short, but we're really hoping it can get out.
yeah.
We've started a long time ago how to post to get onto the new bots, and now we're just resuming the playtesting. There's been some argument about it this afternoon, but hopefully we'll get more stuff done tomorrow, and the playtest is gonna go well, and maybe we'll have them next week.
Cool. So no definite release date there. It's just we're gonna just try our best and see what we can do, and we'll have more information in next week's newsletter. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Obviously, there'll be news on Discord if you're already in our Discord channels. So new bots then. What is the class of our new bots, Fabian?
They are special melee.
Cool.
So that means they're gonna fight. They're gonna fight. I don't know. We have not even thrown them in the. So they are special melee. You can see the 5-star there. That's Roadbuster.
I think we only saw. I don't even think we saw them because they didn't work like last time.
Okay. So that's Roadbuster. You're gonna see his transformation there. They are both melee special, so that means they're gonna have good health, less DPS than the melee range, but still. And then we can look at their ability. So here you can see the damage. We can actually tap there. The actual damage before the perks is 627, so it's quite high. And the base health is 28,400. I'm showing the 5-star here, level 67. This time around, even if the bots were a little bit late into playtest, we gave it to the playtesters along with the ability level 11 that is here and the G1 core that you could see actually the look of the G1 cores on this bot. So the ability is called Shield Piercing Plasma. I think it was already detailed in the newsletter this week. It shoots an enemy. It removes their shield first, and then it deals some damage. So it deals a good amount of damage. Together with the G1 core, it deals more damage than a bot like Top Spin, for example. It deals more damage to a single target than Skids. Skids deals more damage because it does an area, but overall on a single target, Roadbuster deals more damage. So we're gonna potentially demonstrate it. And this is the reason why we decided to go for special range. Is because it has like a range that's like similar to a gunner somehow. So it's not extra long. This is the reason why it's a special melee, so it just stays close to the target and you can reach the target that you want.
So first question, Fabian, just while it's fresh and people have read the tooltip, please define removing the shield as a question. Does it just remove if it's going to attack a building? Does it just
so
ignores it?
So if say the MDS is under the seal generator and you hit the MDS which is next to the seal generator, then the damage is gonna go full on the MDS. So the seal generator is not gonna make any difference, but also the MDS is not gonna have any seal from the seal generator for the remaining of the battle. The same thing if I guess if a bot with a shield pops up, again, if you hit it, then the shield just goes away until, of course, the bot maybe re-engage the technique. But yeah, any shield that it hits, it does the damage full, so no mitigation happening, and also the shield just disappears for the remaining of the battle, unless they recast the shield.
So at the moment, you know, with a 5-star 67, the G1 core, you can see the MDS here. There's a really high chance you're going to destroy it on the first hit anyway, because when it doesn't get the shield, the damage is enough to destroy it. But yeah, as Yanis mentioned, like if you were not to destroy this building, then the shield would be off, and the building would be left with very little health, and you could just like finish it with a cheaper ability easily. But I think at this stage and at this stage of the balancing, with a 67 5-star, we definitely can destroy that.
Oh, quick question for you from Shani. If HQ18 area is combos, why is this bot more targeted to one-shotting the MDS? I guess more of a different question for you as well is, with future HQ18 phases, will this bot still be able to one-shot? Because it can now.
The thing is, like, in the future, with HQ18, what's going to happen really with the shield generator is that the percentage of protection that the shield generator will give to a building when they are next to it is going to increase, which will be more difficult for other bots to destroy those buildings, because obviously the shield will be higher, but that would not be a problem for this bot here for Roadbuster and Half Shell, because they just remove the shield, whatever the value is, they remove it. So that's the way it's probably going to stay relevant with HQ18.
Yeah. So I'll answer some of the others. Like, so why, if we said we're gonna lean away from one shot, we're breaking one shot for this bot? I think it's like we said we're not gonna, add support for one shot to all the bots that one shot it, because we need to increase the difficulty and we need to increase the health. But doesn't mean any new bots coming in won't have that chance. Of course, like if the MDS gets increasing health, with whenever it gets upgraded, then maybe this bot won't be able to one-shot, but again, you have the option to say take the shield off and follow through with another bot. And if it's under the shield, and if the MDS hits how much health and also the shield generator, then you need a lot of extra ability points in order to take it down. So the idea of this board is to make it easier under the shield, but also like in future cases where a shield is going to be more active, you can actually take it off, and then you don't have to gonna think about I need to wait until the shield goes away if you have defense or as in defense or some other kind of perk that enhances the health of the buildings for a bit by adding a shield.
Also about the one shot, there's been a little bit of extrapolation on what we really said. What we've really done with HQ18 is like we didn't want to completely go away from one shot. We just wanted to make it easier to combo. So those, we have buffed a number of bots that were like considered like support bots. We wanted to make them cheaper so that when you combo, you actually can destroy buildings easier. Because we were in a situation where using only one bot was cheaper than using some support bots with another ability. So what we really wanted to do is just like promote comboing rather than like preventing one shot.
Cool. And then Refko's also asking, I wonder if this will work with a HQ. I doubt it. I guess that's something we could add to the tooltip, because it shouldn't be.
It shouldn't. It's a very good. Yeah. We talked about this. I need to, and I'll be honest, I need to have another look at it, how powerful it is at the moment, and then we'll communicate that very quick.
Cool. So in your demonstration, you was using G1 Core and Ability 11. Are we able to talk about what those could bring? Obviously, the values could still change, but what are we looking for of an idea-wise of what they could?
So right now we are looking at. I'm going to show you. So right now we are looking at. So the ability level 11 will, at the moment, it's increasing the range of the abilities. This is something that's been requested for a lot of like gunner type bots, like, the problem with this bot is that the range is too short. It's just like, it stays at the back, and then I cannot reach the target that I want. So we preempted that, and we decided that the ability level 11 would be 25% range increase. So it has a good range now, and it can reach probably half the base, considering that is a melee bot as well, so it tends to be more at the front than gunners. Regarding the G1 core, I think we've communicated that as well in the newsletter. It's going to be mostly ability damage. So it's just going to like, take it. It's going to be the same value as the volatile mixture. So that means like with a G metal at level 20, you're going to get like 15.5%. And it's balanced that way that, when you have that fully upgraded, you can definitely destroy an MDS under a shield.
Cool.
Did we show half cell, by the way, while we're doing questions?
No.
Yes. We need
Let's
to
show half cell too.
Yeah, I think we've already answered this, but will the MDS be having a HP increase though at a later date? I think.
Yes.
Yes, but also it's also something that every time we balance a bot, and this is a fair question, and this is the question that playtesters are asking all the time. It's just like, should we balance against the new defenses? It's not like we're releasing a bot now and then we're going to release defenses in the future and we're not going to have another look at what there is other tools that we can do. We've only increased the levels to 67, and if we realize if that's most of the bots just like fall behind the new defenses, maybe we'll just increase the level again, and then people will be able to just level up and just catch up on damage and health and all of that. So we'll keep an eye on it. That's definitely going to be
it's easier to make something stronger than make something weaker, as we have discovered.
And this is half shell. This looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
So if you've got any questions, again, Master Ninja saying, "What's the fight me icon?" That is just development tools. Don't worry about that. This isn't not the.
It's the same as base trial that you have. It's just a shortcut. You don't need to have it all the time. Trust me, you can't play it, but you can press it by accident, and you just go into attacking your base.
Penny Lancaster's asking, new bots are getting G1 and ability 11s, but bots like Warpath can't get either, or we can't get an ability 11 for Smokescreen, and they have been in the game for years. But I think you've already mentioned that you're already planning a batch away from endurance bots.
Yes. Like it's in our to-do list, especially I think the focus is on the 5-star bots that don't have either the G1 or the ability level 11. We want to prioritize them. We've been having a plan to do another batch of those for 2 months now, and things get in the way. So we will try to get them as soon as possible.
Cool. Shani's asking, when can we see the new combiner? This is the final piece.
It's not the final piece.
It's not?
Not the final piece.
Still one more to come.
There's still one more to come. Maybe for one of the sides it's a final piece, but not for all of them.
Yeah, just to recap, Chip, yes, we did say that the team would try and go for the 5-star batch next week. It's not confirmed, but that's what they're aiming to do.
Oops, I think this half chest is level 1, so it's doing really bad damage. Don't look at it.
Nice.
Level 1, you're gonna one shot. Level 1 difference.
Level 4 now. 3.
Somebody's asking, can we please have an alt mode profile picture for half shell? I don't think we make avatars of our bots. Well, new bots.
No,
anymore.
we haven't actually, because a
Yeah.
lot of them are just vehicle. It would be cool if we want, I guess, to boost our avatars if people want to see some of that. But yeah, for some of them.
Alex is saying, can the 4-star one-shot MDS in hard mode with ability 11 and G metal? I think hard mode's a really hard question because the
It's
values
like
change all the
40%
time.
extra health, and there is. I think we're planning on making some changes on that, and that's a lot of extra health to put on top. Like if we were HQ18, probably the MDS is not gonna get that much health. But also this is hard mode. Like it's meant to be kind of harder, trickier, and problematic. But I mean, yeah, I think there are attempts that we are thinking about changing those effects too. And I don't think the next time is gonna be 40% because I think that's a leftover of the really spicy effects we had before we released HQ18, and I don't think, especially with HQ18, it feels that's way too heavy. Like I think you can't one-shot like even missile launchers anymore. They're pretty ridiculous, so they will change.
Yeah, because with HQ18, the increase in health for the building has been bigger than, it's a bigger percentage than what we did between 16 and 17. So having 40% on top on hard mode effects is a lot. So yeah, potentially like there
It
will
will,
be
it
a lot,
will need
yeah,
to go
let less.
down.
It will need
Yeah.
to go down. We'll try some different stuff, you know, like more damage on certain type
Mm.
of defenses.
Yeah, be fun. Get to that. What else? Shani's saying Skids laughs on hard mode. What will be done with him? Well, actually, Shani, the reason why he is laughing in hard mode right now is because he's doing a little bit more damage than he should be.
Is that Skids or is that
Skids?
Yeah,
Skids.
one of those.
Yeah. So what is?
It says the ability level, I think the G core, the G1 core. I don't know, Fabian was
Oh
hitting.
yeah, sorry. I was just like, I
Getting
just
into
moved
the
on.
battle.
Mhm.
No
Yeah,
worries.
I just put them both in the same challenge battle, but we can.
Chris
Yeah.
is asking, when is Gamu going to be on sale? Hopefully soon. I don't have the schedule with me just yet, so as soon as we get more information on up and coming bots that are going to be in the rotation for sale, we put it in the newsletter. So just check that on a Wednesday.
Cool. Is there some more question on the board, or should I just show the?
Yeah, you can show that. I think we've got a question from Osteo Prime who says, leave Skids and Twin Twist alone. We haven't had the full iteration of HU18 yet. But I think this is more a discussion because these bots are doing way above more than what they should be in the tooltip, and then it's more of a question: do we fix that extra damage or do we not? And we always respect the tooltip. So what is going on with these two bots at the moment?
That's a good question. I haven't. There was multiple issue with Skids and Knockout. When I look at them, there was problems with the tooltip at ability level 11. That was incorrect, so I corrected this. Now it's the correct text. You have sent me some reports that potentially they were doing more damage than they should have. I haven't had the time to look at this. I'll probably do it tomorrow morning. Regarding Twin Twist and Coalegon, we realized that the damage in the tooltip was
The
just
damage
dealt
was correct.
was correct, but it was dealt
doing more
twice
damage.
as fast
Yeah.
as
it
should have. So you would see double damage because the correct damage was dealt twice so fast that it would just add up, and it would still double the damage. So it was just like way above what was balanced
It's
for
not,
this bot.
not double, but yeah, it was just actually hitting so quickly that it was
Yeah.
actually much higher than what.
Because in our game, if you hit like if you get a hit with damage, you see it. But if you do it very quickly in succession, the damage adds up. So you would never see the damage in the tooltips. You would just always see double of it.
I think on Collagon also you can see like if it's like 2000 damage, it does 2000, and then you can see like it's split second later and there's another 2000. So pretty much like it's like that. Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
They're still like really, really strong, and it's still a really big pain if you encounter them on defense, for example. So I think they're in the right spot now.
Are we talking about G1 for the other bots for Terramander?
Yeah. Did I? Yeah, I did. So that's G1 top spin. Terramander is the same. Every 20 seconds, you throw a cloud producing grenade, lowering enemy damage by 50% for 5 seconds. Additionally, increase total health by 15.5%. So the second ability, the second effect is just a regular health increase. They are special range, so they tend to have like a little bit like less health and be a bit squishy. So that's a nice bonus. The first one is like it's doing. You know the ability cloud, it's like purple cloud. So every 20 seconds, the bot will throw a grenade onto the enemies in front of him. And this enemy will deal 50% less damage for 5 seconds. The question that came a lot during the playtest is just like, oh, is it going to be cancelled and disrupted by the force field disruptor? The answer is no, because it's actually not a shield applied on yourself.
It's just smoke, isn't it?
It's smoke, which reduce the damage dealt by the attacker. So it's not exactly a shield. So it's not disrupted by the force field disruptor. And yeah. So we had a look at it. I'm not going to show the one on Terramander because it's exactly the same. I just try to click on the screen with my mouse. That didn't work out. But I can show you how it looks in battle. We'll probably put together a challenge battle tomorrow, so you can try it out. So that's top spin here. Let's. What? I'm gonna get destroyed by the time it's
Like
full.
there's a question, what do we plan for the 10th year anniversary?
Oh well, I think we take every year as we go, at the moment, don't we? So 1 year at a time, please. But the 10-year anniversary, if we do get there, which is obviously quite likely, I think is going to be amazing. Like, could you imagine? Maybe we've got like 7-star bots at that point, right? Yanis's
No.
face. I'm kidding, Yanis. I'm kidding. Who knows? It's gonna be good.
I was just reading comments. I wasn't even paying attention.
So just going back to the smoke. So we see the smoke there. Isn't this like track smoke though, which is removed from force field disruptor? Why does this smoke not get removed from force field
Because
disruptor?
tracks smoke protects the target. This
Ah,
one affects
okay.
the enemy.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So if it's a
It's not- yeah.
protection, it will be removed.
Yeah,
But if it's like a buff,
it's a debuff on the enemy.
it's not removed. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And there was some other question. It's like, you know that. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna ask the question I was asked in
No, that's
playtest.
good.
Another one was, you know how the ability can be. You can combo your Skylink's ability with the smoke of Topspin. That works only with the ability smoke. That wouldn't work with the G1. The G1 only does what it says on the tin.
Cool. Nice one. I'm Warpath saying, want to talk about this year's anniversary. We've got a long time to
It's
go.
too early.
It's
Too early. There's
far
more stuff
too
to
early.
talk.
I know it's exciting. We are super excited as well.
When is it again? Is it in May?
It's in May, but it's officially June the 6th. But we normally do it on the last weekend of May.
Who knows? Maybe June of 6 will fall on a Friday or something.
Yeah,
Who
maybe. We'll have to check the calendar, so that'll be cool. Runan's asking, can we get an anniversary set of quests running for 7 weeks ahead of the anniversary? Wow, so many anniversary questions. Hyro's not here.
Let's just
let's hold.
abort. That was my mistake of booking it up.
So Robrak say, why not let all fire abilities interact with top spin smoke?
Because you can, I guess what you want is to explode it, and it's only one ability that explodes smoke, which is Skylinks' one. And then I guess if you were to start doing like fire, explode smoke, then I guess it becomes a bigger thing. It's easier to do with Skylinks because he was designed to do that. And the smoke, I guess, works kind of similar in a way. We can design it to be similar to tracks. To Skylink smoke that he explodes or Bleach Wings, so that's why only Skylink and Bleach Wing can do that. Also, we need a bit of balancing if we were to say you put a big smoke and then you do Sunstrike and then things start exploding. Might not be that good balance.
When can we see more skills in the tech tree, Yanis?
Not soon, because there's things we need to talk about. We are gonna lock the tech tree progression in the coming weeks, which means that after a point, like you're just not gonna be getting any new levels, and like give us a bit more time to work on the next 3 perks. But we don't want players to just been holding like I don't know how many hundreds of points, and then whenever the new 3 skills come in straight away, you can unlock them all. So we will be locking progression, I think, in the next 2 weeks.
Just seeing if there's any more questions on the bot because Fabian is only with us for another minute.
There is one regarding like
Sure.
Prime Elita's Shield and the Combiner's invulnerability. I got the question. I'll answer it in the next newsletter. There's still, they came in a little bit hot. There is still stuff I need to check.
Will Rose Blaster's special ability remove Prime? Oh, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one you already got. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, I don't have an answer now. Yeah, next week.
Cool. That seems to be it on the new bots, Fabian. I'm not really seeing anything else on that. Just a few anniversary questions, which again is a little bit too early. So yeah,
Okay.
Thank you very much for coming on, showing us the bots and answering questions.
Yeah, and I'll be back in the next stream, I guess. So
Yes.
yeah, See
Nice
you
one.
then.
See ya.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye, Fabian. By the way, maybe we should time to say that we're gonna be not doing the stream as often from now on. I think it's like we're doing it every 2 weeks. I think we're gonna be changing this to every 4 weeks. So planning to do it the week before the combat release and the week before the bot release. Main reason is we are we kind of have to actually sacrifice dev time in order to come and do the stream. So we need a bit more
I think it's
more time to work.
I think it's also more a fact that we can actually come on stream and we're gonna
Yeah.
have a lot of
Things to
content.
show.
Yeah, so every stream, then you know, players will be like, oh, you know, I've really got to watch this stream. Where sometimes we might have a stream where it's just questions,
Just
which
questions and
yeah,
stuff,
which is
yeah.
is still good to get through, but sometimes they are the same questions, which we have answered. So this time you won't be able to miss a stream, unfortunately, everybody, because there will be content in each stream, so that's quite exciting. But what is coming next, Yanis, on Transformers? We've got to show the feature. I've not seen this just yet, by the way. So I'm gonna.
We're
I'm
jumping
so
straight
excited.
into that.
Because I'm kind of excited about this feature. I've not seen it just yet, so I'm probably gonna have a lot of questions as well.
All right, so this is kind of like an intermediate small thing. We're gonna be releasing probably in the next 2-3 weeks. I'm not sure. Just need to finalize some things. This is based a feature that people have asked for, and we have kind of developed it on people's like things that they're asking, and it's the focus is on improving power cores and power core interactions. So let me set my screen. You see it okay?
And just as a disclaimer, whatever we show is a placeholder. I know people have normally
It's still
like,
under development, so take that. You might want to move it a little bit up because some of the screen is getting cut down.
Oh, is it getting cut out? Oh,
Yeah.
yes, there we go.
There
we go.
So we're
It's a bit
bringing.
laggy, by the way. Sorry.
Sorry. Maybe I need to
Stream
share
it with the
for
better sound.
video. Sorry about this. There's not that many artifacts. That's gonna be better. So there are a couple of additions we're doing to power cores in general.
Cool.
One addition is like when you say, for example, I want to fuse a power core. You find it hard to find out the power cores to fuse because especially you want to prioritize silvers or gold or something else. So now there will be a filter that straight away you can select only the silver cores, and you straight away can actually put them into fuse instead of just scrolling for hours and trying to get the silver cores and then the gold cores. Of course, you can use this outside the fusion. You can always, these are this placeholder, we're going to change it, but you can select only the gold cores, only G metal cores, and only silver cores if you want to
I love it.
assign that. So yeah, that's kind of a simple thing. We are going to be changing in the space bridge how you open chips. At the moment when you open chips, which is like crystals with power cores, it stops. If you do like open 10, it stops every single chip, and then it's like you just call it power core.
It just shows you the power core, doesn't it? And then
you press continue. We're gonna optimize this. It's not gonna be asking you to stop, so it's gonna be quicker to open. And there might be a skip button, so you can press and straight away you can get them instead of waiting for the whole sequence to play through. But the biggest change in the power cores and with the core feature is that there's going to be a new tab in the power core lab.
Are you clicking things? Oh my god, we can't see. We're literally stuck on the bronze, gold, G metal. It's not showed us, so you are showing us something. You're explaining it to us, but you're just teasing us, really, because we can't see.
Right, sorry. I didn't even notice that actually that froze. Yep. Okay, so let's see. People can see it. Yeah. So
yes, we can. Yes.
There's gonna be a new button in the Power Core Lab. This is the Power Cores conversion button. And what does this allow you to do? It allows you to convert power cores into a chip of a higher quality. So if you say I have too many silvers and I'm running into a cap where I just don't need to do the silvers, but I rather, sacrifice some of these silver cores and instead get a chip to get a gold or G metal, you can do that. So yeah, like the idea is like you just go in and then you can select, okay, I need 5 silver cores.
Yanis? I think Yanis has disconnected. No, he's back. Ah, my god, we got to the good bit as well.
I don't know why it does this. Let me just start again.
No worries. And we're back. So yes, so you was about, well, you was explaining the power core conversion.
Yeah. So also it allows you to say like, I want maybe, I don't know, 20 chips. If you can actually go and select 100 things, you can do that. You can convert, and then you can select 100 silver cores, and it will just give you 20 gold power chips, and you can open them, and then you have a chance to get any bot, like either G1 or universal or class specific bot core, and also the same for buildings. And this is one part of that.
Cool. Before we leave this, somebody's just said, Spinner Alex, I think I've got your name, Spinneret Alex, I apologise. 5 for 1 isn't too bad. Remember, these values could still change. We're just demonstrating how the system works. So just to recap then, if I've got 100 G1 gold cores, could I theoretically do anything with them?
I mean, you can convert them into, you can try to get a universal chip, but if you are, there is another part of that. I'm confusing you because what do you expect me to say here?
No, it's not a trick question.
So no, I mean, it doesn't matter if it's like a G1 or if it's a normal power core. If you do this conversion, you just get a chip of all the bot cores or all the building cores, and then you get a chance to get any other bots. So you can say I would just only sacrifice G1 and then I want a chip of G1. It just doesn't work like that. But there is another part of this. If you press this arrow, which allows you to upgrade like silver cores for a gold core. The way this works is like if you were to say I can provide 10 silver cores of the exactly same type, so 10 silver volatile mixture, then I can guarantee that I will get 1 gold volatile mixture. And the same for G1. If you say I have 10 G1 gold Elita 1 cores, I can actually get the G metal by just doing this upgrade. So if you were to do it like that, say I want only volatile mixture ones, that pretty much upgrades, and then you're gonna get a gold volatile mixture, and the same goes for gold to G metal. So this is a way, like if you have too many like gold and you're chasing for this G metal and it's too hard to get, then you can actually use this as a way to to upgrade to the core you actually after.
Is there any cores that I can't use?
What you mean?
I guess I won't be able to use like skin cores or anything like that.
No, skin cores is not part of that. Of course, any cores that are not fusible, like XP cores or G metal or prime cores, that are not part of this. So only the things that you can upgrade, you can actually convert them.
Wow. So I can, if I've got enough cores, I can literally do something with them if I can fuse them then.
Yeah. You can. It's a way for like people that have reaching the cap, which people are asking if we can increase the cap. We cannot because it will just crash people's accounts. If they're reaching the cap, they can just without going to PX, they can just convert all of them to higher quality, and then again convert them again to even higher quality if you want to do that, and then hopefully get rid of that. Or if you have a lot of them that's on a kind of gold quality that you want to chase for G metal, you can upgrade to that, to the G metal version.
Cool. So, a few questions. Wazza did mention, only universals. No, it is, as Yanis said, absolutely any power core you've got, as long as it can be fused. The casual gaming dad says, do you get any energy on back if it was a maxed out core?
No, unfortunately, it's like it doesn't really. It's your choice if it's gonna be a bigger one. So it's not. If you were to use it for fusion, if you were to just fuse it, it will probably be better to just fuse a core, especially if it's leveled, than convert it. This is kind of like a straight conversion, so it doesn't matter what level they are or anything. It will just give you that, so you're not gonna get anything back from that. So it's better to do level 1 and then fuse the ones you've already leveled, because that's gonna be more exactly what you're actually after.
Cool. But you can't upgrade G1 gold cores to get a G1 G metal.
If you upgrade any type of cores, you're gonna get exactly the same core on a higher version. So if it's a G1, as I said, Elite 1 power core, if you have 10 of them, you can upgrade them to the G metal version of that exact core. You don't get a random G1, you just get exactly the core you choose to upgrade. If you convert it, then you get a random chip, a chip with a random bod core or random combat core, building core. If you're upgrading, you get exactly what you're actually putting in there. So you can.
Yeah, so if you're upgrading,
I'll just
you're
show
gonna
it
get,
again.
yeah.
If you upgrade, say you said I want to do enhanced ordinance, you cannot select anything else because the game knows like you're after enhanced ordinance. That's what you're actually chase. If you want like a G1, so you have 2 elite ones, you can say, oh no, you need more. But in that case, if you have like 10 elite 1 cores, then you are gonna get a gold elite 1 core. That's how it works.
Amazing. What's the cost then? So say like I've got 10
It's
golds.
Placeholder but
again, yeah, but there will be a cost attached to
yes.
it, like energy.
So at the moment it's set to be there's no alloy or energy, or you don't spend anything on resources.
Okay.
It's all, you only sacrifice your cores and you get something back. That's as simple as that. You don't spend anything else, nothing else you spent.
Wow, that is really, really cool. So again, everything you see here is a placeholder. I know Yanis has spoke about examples saying if you did 5 of this, but again, it's all a placeholder. But that is the idea. I am Warpath. I'm just going to go through some questions. Can we convert a G1 G metal for a different G1 G metal?
No, not right now anyway. I don't know if something to consider in the future, if you want to say like, no, sacrifice 5 G metal and then you can get the G metal chip. Maybe something to consider in the future, but at the moment, no, we cannot do that.
Oh, Shani's saying what will be the conversion rates? We kind of not really
To be
discussed
discussed.
that. Yeah, it's going to be discussed. MetaBear's is saying 70% of my silver's into my first defense prime. I don't think you can get prime cores out of this. So
prime cores are separate. This is only like universal G1 bot specific like bot cores, or if you're doing building, it's all universal and all the different building type cores. The special cores, no, you cannot really gain anything from that.
Just some feedback. Smoke Cheese says now that is needed. Seitan Lee, finally, Alex, that's awesome. Volcanicus, well done. This is the best new feature in a while. We knew it would be, because so many people have been asking for this for so long, and it's amazing to see it in action. But when's it coming? Because we want to use it.
I said hopefully the next 2-3 weeks. It's nearly finished. You just need to improve the art and maybe put some tutorial or guide in there for how people can use it, because it's already been confusing, and then we can actually try to get it out.
Yeah. Alex is asking, are the new building cores in there too? Stun HQ, etc.
It should be. I think anything would that be like in one chip that's probably gonna include everything in there, like all the new stuff. So yes, it will be all the new stuff should be in there. The same for the G1, I guess. Everything, we should put everything in there so you can actually G1 or bot cores, you should be able to get them.
Cool. Vixen saying this core fusion is amazing. Wolf Dragon says love this idea so much. And then I guess there's some more ideas about converting shards. Will that ever be a thing that we can convert power cores?
You never know.
You never know.
I mean, if people have, I mean, a lot of that was created out of players' feedback and suggestions. Put suggestions in there, and you never know what's going to be next.
Yeah, I'm Warpath. The next thing will be converting extra resources to Spark. Joad boy, maybe we can't answer this, but I'm going to throw the question your way. Is there an associated cost to convert the cores, or just the cost of the cores themselves? Will it cost energon for bots and alloys for
I
building?
just said no cost.
No
You
cost.
only convert. You only get rid of the cores. There's no cost for
catch.
energy or alloy. There's nothing else. It's just whatever the conversion is. You just give away your cores and you get a chip or you get a higher quality core.
Cuddy Fox is saying, if the building core is already attached to a building, do we have to remove
You
it from the
won't.
building?
Yeah, you won't be able to in that UI remove anything. You can see it's like it's red and you can't select it. So if you say you have a core, they are ranked by. They are grouped by type, especially when you upgrade, so it's all by type. But if you have some stuff that are equipped, you're gonna have to exit and then go unequip it and then go in. So also this also protects you from saying, use something like, sacrificing a core that you actually need. But yeah, no, unfortunately, you're gonna have to go out and unequip it.
Cool. Yeah, we'll make sure there's loads of things on the wiki for everybody because yeah, I'm sure there's going to be lots of questions on this. But I think people think there's a catch, like you put your power cores in, then we got to pay loads of alloy and energon. But no, there's no catch.
I'm finished doing functionality work on that. I'm not gonna go and change something else. The conversion I think is good enough.
Nice. Was is asking, any news on the new war project?
No news. It is progressing good. So this is, I think, like this is, yeah, we're doing like a small release and we're going to include this feature in some other work. The core team is mainly working on that. Hopefully we can actually share more details in the upcoming streams. We are, yeah, it is a big thing, especially where a lot of the alliance perks you're gonna be getting is quite new. There's a lot of cool things. There's gonna be a lot of new roles in the alliance, so there's a lot of stuff happening there, which is not in a position for us to show it, unfortunately, yet. But stay tuned because I think it's gonna be pretty good for a lot of the alliances and
It's going to be
people
fun.
doing social.
I know we kind of mentioned like last year we wanted to try and get it out at the back end of last year, but the feature itself has evolved since like that
Yes.
first original idea, so it's just more than a war project at this point, isn't it?
Yes, it kind of like started like maybe we can bring some of the old projects that we had when the game soft launched back in whatever 2000, whenever that was. But it evolved a lot, so we are doing a lot of stuff that we didn't have the support and the tech for. It kind of has grown into a bigger feature, and of course that takes a little more time to do. But that means that it's gonna be, instead of just having like a sneak peek, instead of just having a defender role as an extra role, you might have another 3 roles that you can actually use in your alliance. So there's gonna be a lot more stuff happening in an alliance instead of just having the commander of the officer. It's gonna be roles. The roles are gonna give you some bonuses. There's gonna be stuff that impacted on wars. On the wars, there's gonna be stuff impacting and supporting players of the alliances that are just not there yet. There's a lot of things.
Nice. I'm going to do some trivia because we're
Yeah,
getting
let's do
to
some
that
trivia
time.
because it's just running out of time.
We're running out of time and we showed lots of things today. I'm going to do question 1 and then you can do question 2. To be honest, it's very, very easy. I guess it's like 4 words. So question 1: even though Roadbuster is a fan favourite character, it's been a long time since he had a toy made, not including the movie toy that looked nothing like him. In fact, it was the 30th anniversary toy line. But what is the fan name for the 30th anniversary toy line? These were really good toys, so you've got to get this right. So put your name, alliance, HQ, and the answer in the chat, and we'll pick some winners. Not going to do spin the wheel today. We only do that when Daisy's on stream. So stream chests are coming up. While you're getting your answers in, I'm just going to ask this question from Gordon Legend, who's asking, when you say lock Titan progression, does that apply to people who just unlocked Titans?
Say again? Sorry,
No
I
worries.
was reading some comments.
When you say lock Titan progression, does that apply to people who just unlock Titans, or is it going to be for the
No,
max?
it's max. So we're gonna cap the max Titan 3 level. So after a point, you just can't progress, and you won't be able to get any more points. It won't impact any of the lower players or people that's further down. It's similar to, I guess, when you from your Titan, when you get to level 20 and you reach the 1 point something million Titan spark, you just can't get any more. So it will be similar to that.
Everybody's getting their answers in. This was quite quick. Quite a lot of people know the answer on this, which is nice. We'll just give it another minute or so. Let's see. Call suggestion: 1 to extend special ability duration, 1 to shrink the special ability cost.
I mean, there's a good ideas, and
That
we
is a good
could
idea.
potentially do some of that. It's the question is if we want to do some of that, because a lot of, we're even testing like what's Colagon and Twin Twist. Is it Twin Twist? I remember, yeah. And it's just like, when you put all that in paper, how much damage you can actually do over this duration, it just goes a bit crazy. It's like Cheetor is the same. The number, if you put that all in paper, like if you increase the duration by another 5 seconds, a lot of those bots like Sendius or Laser Optimus, that would be a lot of the damage increase. But it's in some cases it might be warrant in some not so good technique like mode stuff. So might be able to do that. There's a question actually, like if we see any new defenses with HQ18 from Woza, yes, you will.
As in new buildings.
Yes.
We are bringing new buildings. Any hints on what they could?
No.
They could.
But I think it will be in the end of the release. I think we're scheduled to do 2 more batches, which is more kind of like just existing building upgrades. But I don't know if in the 3rd one or if it's gonna be in the 4th one, we're gonna just add new defenses or new defense types, add some extra new functionality in the game.
Nice. When can we expect phase 2? Where are we in the?
I don't know. It's a good question. It's something I think I asked Fabian to try to let's plan and see where we need to get it out, and maybe we can actually talk to the players. I know, for example, the players are actually taking a bit of the time, even though they just use probably all the building skips like me that they already gathered until now. They still have some time to do before they can finish the first batch, so they're gonna probably be another, I don't know, 2 months before we push the other ones. And to preempt some other people asking, potentially, it's all one of these batches, maybe increase the levels or reduce more ranks. We can, if we're worrying that the defense gets too hard, then we might just give more extra bonuses on the offense if we think that they're needed.
Yeah, I think pacing wise, players are really happy with the pace HU18's been rolled out, because we've not just chucked everything at them all at once and it's been a bit hectic. It's just coming in really nice and slow and steady. Really, it's really nice. So I'm gonna get some winners now. I don't have Facebook, so let me. Do you have Facebook open for some winners? Just
Okay.
just pick a winner. That's fine. So I don't know where you were again, but I've picked one from Twitch, from YouTube, and Yanis has got one from Facebook. So first, the answer was Thrilling 30. So well done if you got that. And the winners are Blaze Giga B, Roland K, and Sean Irwin. Will get you your rewards tomorrow because don't think we will get round to them tonight. I apologise for that. So second question. Do you want to do the second question, Yanis?
Yeah. In the Marvel UK comics, who killed Stopspin?
So same again. Name, Alliance, and HQ, and we'll pick some winners. Let's see. If there's any questions, when will the level cap go in? Well, you've already kind of touched on that. That's good. Can we get fuel and XP first 2 spots of the Cyber Pass? That's good feedback, I guess. We're always asking Hyro if he can kind of move the rewards, but then if we put them, you've got to get them at some point, right? So I think they're already quite early on.
I think there was problematic in this one because we moved back the the combat bot. In a way, it was like usually you should have the combat bot event when it was the first season of the battle pass during the saga, and then you're gonna have, in the grind event, you're gonna have the XP and you're gonna have the fuel cells. But we moved it in a way that now you had to actually strain yourself to get the fuel cell for this the long event, because it's been designed, I guess, like, when the grind event is by that point, you should have progressed enough in the battle pass, and it should be only like in the cyber pass, and it should be only like a individual event or something early on. So I think that was kind of the big problems we had in this saga.
Companion combat buffs were mentioned for HQ18. When will we see this? Well, we've still got 2 phases to go, so I'm sure they'll happen at some point, right, Yanis?
What?
Combat companion buffs, I think we mentioned something about that.
Companion buffs.
Yes.
There's something in the perk. I don't think there's any other plan to do anything else. Oh, you mean if we're gonna rework the combat, the values, in order to be kind of more survivable for HQ18? Some point in the future we can have a look at that.
Winner. In fact, I'm going to do one more question before we get to winners, just to give people time. We've still got like 4 minutes. What is the deal with the new Titan effect that's mentioned in the bottom right corner of the Titan lab? I'm not quite sure what you mean on that one, Rob Raxo.
He's talking about the Titan synergy effect. So it's the effect that only applies for HQ18. So that effect is if depending which Titan you have active on your base and you are HQ18, this effect will be applying when someone is attacking your base. So Metroblox is an effect. Scorbornog for this Maximus is a different effect. So if you were to change the effect, you're gonna change, and that effect will be actually active in any kind of battle that someone attacks your base. Maybe not the ones where Titans are not there, but I don't know. It's
Chip Cox is saying, will we get new achievements anytime soon? That one's for Hyro, but I
think he's working on it.
That's nice.
So, yeah,
and will we see an increase on HP to build bots?
Good question. I don't know. There's something to think about. We made build bots as they are low XP, so you can easily destroy them because it creates a lot of problems with specific abilities. So if we were to make them harder to destroy, that increases a lot the difficulty, and we need to think about it and actually test and see what we want to do. So I can't really answer right now, but it's something like if we were to increase, I can foresee that it's going to create issues. But maybe with the increase of level, maybe you can increase it by a little bit. But yeah, it's just me thinking from the top of my head.
Nice. Daft Tyler saying, how much of the stream did I miss? Well, only 57 minutes, unfortunately. But you can go back and watch it again because we're on YouTube and Twitch, and they all store all of our streams, which is really cool. And the answer to that question was, Yanis?
Megatron. There's actually there was an image of it, but we probably don't have it from the comics when that happened.
I don't, but that looks really cool. And the winners are Mr. Cupcake from Twitch, Clifton Williams from YouTube, and Alex Grigolato. I hope I said your name right, and that's from Facebook. We will get you your rewards tomorrow. Sunstreaker was asking, with the stream going to 4 weeks, will it only still be an hour?
Probably. Do you want to do 1:30? I don't know. It feels like
it depends on the content, doesn't it?
Yes. If we're gonna have too much content, we are afraid no, we have to show bots, combats, whatever. Like we won't have enough time. Maybe we can extend it, but yeah, we need to actually do our real work. Which is nice. I mean, I do like the stream and talking to the players and actually getting a chance to answer questions and stuff. But it does take time out of actually be working on things. So
yeah, and the idea will be that we want streams to be full of content. So the next time, we're not gonna not show bots what we're releasing just because we've got an hour stream. If we need a bit more time, I'm sure we can work something out. So don't worry.
If only we could clone ourselves.
I know. I
It's
always
gonna
said we
like
should
we
have
can
played
make
Fabian.
we can make so more bots and so many other things and changes all the time.
Yeah, so that is pretty much it. We are now at the end. So the next time we will be seeing you will be the combat release. It'll be a week before, or maybe the day of the combat event. We're not too sure, but we'll put it in the newsletter and when we're next
It will be
live.
during just before the Titan event goes live. If
Which
people
is
don't know when.
Yes, we are announcing that on Discord today.
Okay, so we have not announced it yet, so I'm not
We
gonna
are announcing
say
that
a
today.
date. You know the exact dates.
So that's when we're going to be streaming. We're probably going to have maybe. Is Adam joining us on streams anytime soon?
Don't know. Yeah,
We'll have to
right
ask
now
him.
he's on holiday, so that was not the case. But if he's back, and I mean, as you know, Adam, he just likes to come in the stream and make voices. He's welcome to join us, and he can take my spot maybe for one of the streams, and we
Nice.
can do other things.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yes, the streams are going to be less, but there's going to be more content. We're going to have lots to show you the next time we stream because it'll be Titan event and we've got new bots and combats to talk about. But thank you for tuning in, and that's all from us. And hope you like the new feature that is coming very soon. Remember, it was a placeholder because I know people will look at those numbers and say, "This is it." Yanis, you lied to me. You've made it higher, but that is just a placeholder. So hopefully you like the idea. So thanks for tuning in, and we will see you next time.
Thanks for joining, everyone.
Thanks.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Take care.